Hello everyone. I just want to take a few minutes and go over our final project so you have a good understanding as to what is expected for this assignment. Um, you've been working over the last several weeks on a series of milestones. So basically, our final project is all three of those milestones put together. So as you've worked on those and I provided you feedback, it's going to be essential that you include or consider including my comments and suggestions into your final project so that you can improve upon your overall score for this assignment. All right, so again, this project was divided into three milestones, which you guys completed. The most recent one was just here in Module 5, but you did um, this assignment in pieces in Modules 2, 4, and then, like I said, in Module 5. So if you take a look at what the assignment is going to be about, you can see that the first one you have to do is on communication collaboration, and these are the same questions you previously answered in milestone 1. All right, so go back, take a look at my comments and suggestions in milestone 1, polish that assignment, that milestone, make corrections as necessary, make sure your grammar is correct, your spelling is correct. And then again, make sure you take a look at my suggestions and comments associated with the communication and collaboration. Okay, so again, these are the exact same questions that you previously answered. So what you'll need to do again is polish and perfect your responses. As you see again here, now we move to technology. Same type of situations arise here. These were the same prompts you were asked before. So take a look at my notes and my comments and then make the necessary adjustments. For some of you, if you did not include your case study, you need to go back and research a case study related to that particular milestone and then answer how that particular case reshaped whatever practitioner that particular case applied to. The third one element here for our final project is the ethics and professional practice, and that's the one you just completed, so I'll be reviewing that this week. Take a look at that, take a look at my comments and feedback, and make adjustments as necessary. The only thing that's going to be really different is a career revision section. So here you're going to address, based on your investigation of the three branches of criminal justice, describe how your findings solidified or changed your career aspirations. If you have opted to choose a different career path entirely than criminal justice, explain why. So put some thought into this as you prepare this section. Don't just wash it off because it's worth a significant amount of points. So make sure you pay attention and complete this career revision. All right. So remember, all the other assignments up to date, modules 1, 2, and 3, these ones here, module 1 on communication collaboration, module 2 on technology, on the third component of this, ethical and professional practice, all of these are now going to be tied together. All right, so that is in essence your final paper. You're tying each of these milestones together. So again, go back, review my comments, review my suggestions, make the corrections, polish up your assignment so that you can get the maximum number of points as possible. All right, so again, make sure you take a look at the guidelines. I'll go ahead and send them out to you as well, but please make sure you take a look at this. It's exactly the same thing. There's no surprises, so you just need to make sure you polish and clean them up and thoroughly respond to each of these prompts, okay? So here's just a review again of the different milestones, milestones 1, 2, and 3, and what they were. So you have an idea. This is just a short overview. So let's take a look at the final grading rubric. Now, the previous milestones, you were only rated as proficient, needs improvement, or not evident. This one, you have an exemplary rating. So an exemplary rating, you're going to have to show me that you polished your work up that you previously have submitted. And then here it says, and cite specific relevant examples and differences in a detailed description. So in order for you to go from proficient to exemplary, take a look at the criteria and then add some explanations or include a reference or relevant examples as to whatever the element is here. So in this one, for example, communication, collaboration, legal searches, all right? So even though you got a proficient on your previous assignment, milestone 1, for example, in order for you to get an exemplary, you're going to have to add more to your work. It's going to have to be more polished. And again, you're going to have to cite some specifics, relevant examples, and so forth. So take a look at what's required to get an exemplary rating. Otherwise, you may just end up with a proficient rating, and that is basically 85% is a B, all right? So I know you all have it in you to improve your scores on these areas. So again, give this a lot of work, polish it up. You've done most of the work already. You've done the milestones 1, 2, and 3. Now you go back, look through my notes, look through my comments, polish things up as you prepare your final paper. Okay, so you can go through here and look at the final product, the final rubric here for each of the elements that we've already talked about. So this is basically milestone 1, communication and collaboration. This is milestone 2, basically technology. All right. Again, we're looking for examples to move you from proficient to an exemplary rating. And again, any reference you can offer would be most helpful as you prepare your final paper. All right. So then here's the last part, ethical and professional practice standards. So take a look at all of this. Take a look at the rubric. Again, the final paper is a combination of milestones 1, 2, and 3. You're basically redoing them, but you're going to do it in such a way that your final product is polished, it's free of grammatical errors, spelling errors. You've incorporated some of my comments, and in order for you to move that to the exemplary rating, take a look at the grading rubric and what the criteria requires, and start working on that. All right, so that is basically your final project for this class. All right, you've done, like I said, you've done probably 80% of the work. Now you need to go in and polish things up. All right, so take a look at this. I will attach it to this little YouTube announcement. But again, this is your final project, and it's worth a considerable amount of points. So work this out. Give me a good product so that you can get the maximum number of points possible. All right. As always, if you have any questions or concerns, you can feel free to call, text, or email me. As we get down to the wire, so to speak, feel free to call or text. It's not a bother. I do appreciate everyone's hard work. Over the next couple of weeks, it's going to be imperative that you get your assignments in on time. You don't want to drag your assignments too far out because before you know it, the end of the term is going to be here. All right. So again, any questions or concerns, feel free to contact me. Take a look at the final project guidelines and the rubric. I hope this helps. If not, get a hold of me. My goal is to make sure you all get as many points as possible for this final project. All right. I think that's it. I'll talk to you later, and you guys have a good week. Thanks.